Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Bitcoin massively crashing, all coins getting crushed, and the stock market crashing again today. The last 3 days are the biggest drop ever recorded on the stock markets. And we're looking at Tesla below 200, Nvidia at $85, huge crash right now, set off by Europe and China retaliating on Trump tariffs. We're going to jump in the charts for Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now fell to 70, it came to a low of 76k. I sold at 78,700. I posted on X. I sold slightly small position and added more at 77 down below. Volume spiking, massive volume. This was the second. I'm gonna jump onto X and just show you what people are posting so you can kind of catch up to speed. So 107,100 followers. I'm gonna pick the iPhone winner in 2 more days, so make sure you check that out. First time I've seen a president on purpose destroy the financial markets. Other times I've seen drops like this was COVID, global financial crisis. S&P down 22% from its peak. Pretty incredible that a single human's decision can almost match a global pandemic in value destruction. If Kamala wins, you are 3 days away from the start of a 1929 style economic depression. If I win, you are 3 days away from the best jobs, biggest paychecks, and the brightest economic future the world has ever seen. People posting this. So much for the golden age 1 hour ago. Ethereum is soon the same price as it was in 2018. 7 years of no gains. Breaking Nasdaq 100 points. Futures down 5.4% and S&P 500 futures down 3.8%. If this holds, this is the worst 3-day period in the market since 1987. Worse than any 3-day COVID period. Worse than the 3-day COVID period. Breaking news, S&P futures fall 4%. Ethereum down 11%. Bitcoin down 5% on the news. The news was European Union agrees on first set of tariffs, US tariff countermeasures, and the altcoins just got hammered. World 15%, Uni 13%, 11%. I added more into these positions. A market crash was not part of President Trump's plan, White House advisor says. And it's just destruction in the markets. Right now, we are getting a little bit of a bounce on Bitcoin. You can see here, I've added into my Bitcoin position. My account took a big hit on this drop because I was already buying into alts. You can see this week from 577 down to, even yesterday I was at 548. So just since yesterday, it's a 58k drop from just yesterday. You can see here, this is my trades on Bitcoin. I sold here on Bitcoin. I posted on X. I sold at 78. Then I managed to buy at 77. So not much of a 1k added on. I've got 4 Bitcoin negative 12k, getting a bit of a hit here, but we got a strong bounce off that. The low was 77, now we're back almost at 79. Ethereum, I added more Ethereum on this drop as well. It auto added at 1600, then at 1500, and then I added more at around 1560. And we're getting a little bit of bounce back on this. Altcoins also getting hit very hard. You can see altcoins. Uniswap, I bought more. Uniswap down 12%. Uniswap was down 12%. I added more into Uniswap at $5. It went to a low of $4.97, and now we're getting a little bit of a bounce back. So I added more on Uniswap. World 27k. And remember 2 days ago when I sold 50% of these positions because I was worried about this potential drop? Who remembers 2 days ago when I sold World at 70 cents and now I managed to buy at 60 cents? And I cut my positions in half, if you remember, a few days ago. I didn't cut the Uniswap in half. Ton I also cut in half. Yeah, I sold Ton here at $3.20, and now I started to buy Ton at $2.90. I thought I also sold 50% of Uniswap. I guess not. No, I didn't sell the Uniswap. I just bought more. Ton and World, I bought more. Doge, I didn't buy more. Oh, I bought more Doge as well, 3k worth of Doge. And you can see my Bitcoin trade currently down 12k, and I added more on that drop. It's a 4 Bitcoin trade, and Ethereum trade currently down a few k. Let's go into the technicals. And the problem is, in pre-market, the tech stocks are also massively down. As someone posted it here, the tech stocks got destroyed. Oh no, I didn't see it, but you can just see people, and a lot of different automated systems are shutting off, like pausing the stock markets on this drop. An old senile man decided to screw up the whole world before he died. Watch online for a price 10 trillion. OJMC literally said that it would short-term disruption until rates got lowered. Fed don't really have a choice. Dropping the markets into a recession is not a business plan. It's not a smart plan. Doesn't matter what anyone says. This was it's not like we just had a COVID style crash without the COVID just because Trump decided he wanted to do tariffs. Bitcoin is now down 28% since the day Trump got in office, January 20th at 108K. The markets were telling him these tariffs were a bad idea because as soon as he was mentioning it, the markets were dropping. The markets are forward thinking. They price in what people do and what happens. So the target of this drop, as I've been saying for a few days, the main yellow trend line is the main trend line that goes back to 2023 on Bitcoin. You can see here, bounced at 49K, came up to 108K, and the main trend line is at 74K, and we just came close to that. Main trend line 74K, we just came down to 76K. I still do think we can touch this yellow trend line, 74K and 69K. I've got more buy orders on Bitcoin at those positions. So you can see I've got buy orders at 77, 75, 73, 69. So I've got more buy orders filled down, and Ethereum buy orders activated. I had buy orders at 1500 activated on the drop, and I added margin so I can make sure that I avoid liquidation on these positions. You can go down below, sign up to Bybit, 60K bonus, main exchange I trade on. Weex gives you $200 bonus just for signing up, and KYC free worldwide exchange. JamesCryptoGuru.com to join the Telegram and to join to take the Crypto Master Course and the Stock Guru Master Course. And let's go back in. Let's read some comments. Krusty the Clown, cool. April 17th. Ooh, should I ban him from the channel? Not really constructive, not really mean. A little bit douchey, but also I love Krusty the Clown, so you can stay. April 17th, plant alignment, the big dip date. Trump 2028. No way. No way, Trump 20. Thank you. The US needs a maximum crisis to refinance at low rates to meet its national debt obligations. Destroying the stock market doesn't matter if you try to frame it like, this is going to help people, poor people are going to help. This is only going to help rich people. This is going to help Americans buy food. This is going to help Americans refinance their debt. Dropping the stock markets and the crypto markets like the COVID or global financial crash is not going to help anyone get richer. Doesn't matter the way you say it. Doesn't matter about refinancing debt. Creating a man-made global financial crash or COVID crash is not smart in any way. I supported Trump like crazy, but these moves are like ridiculously stupid to cause a recession and a financial collapse on purpose. He didn't need to do this. If he didn't say anything, even at least Sleepy Joe didn't say anything, you know what I mean? To drop the markets 30%. I can't believe I supported Trump for so long. It was a stupid mistake. And it was straight away obvious. Like as soon as he came into power, he did a few things and then it just dumb shit after terrible mistake after terrible mistake. This shows me vote in smart people, vote in young people, don't vote in people with ego. Vote people that always talk about peace, which Trump did, but then went on to bomb more people. So I don't know. But now I've deployed a lot. I've entered back into the markets a lot. I've bought back a lot of positions. I still am probably around 40% cash. I will keep DCAing down. We don't know how bad this gets. This is this is an unwinding of the global financial markets. You're seeing stock markets trigger that. So you have these trigger limits on stock markets. If they drop 7% in one day, 15% one day, 20% one day, they hit different limits. And you're already seeing this 7% limit trigger on stock markets around the world in Australia and in Japan. So this is very dangerous. If this cascades, so make sure you DCA it down. You don't know how low this can go. Imagine very low supports. Put your buy orders down there. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and a totem bell. That's my updates in the market. I am buying down here. I will DCA lower. We don't know how bad we get. Big support is at 69K, like I've been saying for a long time. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.